day 3 of our Scenario 2 blind trials. We just fought an island hunter and we got damaged with her poison arrows. But we got 2 pelt, 2 meat, 2 water, and 1 poison for this turn. Okay, so I want to cook my meat because it would be useless if it's just meat. But I don't have a way to make fire. However, I can now craft my bedroll. So I'm going to spend 1 stamina. We have 7 stamina. I'm gonna spend 1 stamina there to craft my bedroll. We now have a bedroll. It's a utility item and it gives us 2 additional stamina during the night phase. Great. Now that we have this bedroll, we spent that one. We have to draw new project card. I hope this is the wood drill or the bow drill. It is. Haha. Okay. Now we can make fire. We just need 2 wood to craft this one, and I guess, yeah, craft this one, and then we can now make fire. But looking at the map, we don't have any wood source, so I guess it's time to open some new tiles. So with 6 stamina, I'm going to move here. So that's gonna be, this is the underbrush. So this is 2. We are now down to 4. Then I'm going to move 1 more space towards that direction. We are now 3 stamina. Then I'm going to open number 3. And if we open this one, we're going to progress with our scenario, and I don't even know what's the stage 2 of this, so I hope it's not that bad. Let's go, please. Nice, we got some wood source and a stone source. So a number 3 tile has been opened. Therefore, we can now progress with our scenario. We can now go to stage number 2. Stage 2. You find a soldier's body, dressed all in black, with no badge or insignia you can recognize. A quick search of his body yields no ID or useful supplies, but you do find something interesting. Something that might even be your ticket home. The current survivor resolves exploration card number 50, which will lead to the end of the game. Ooh, what is that exploration number 50? Let's find out. Exploration card number 50, what did we find in that soldier's uniform? A transponder. Upgrade. On the device, a blinking green light seems to indicate the location of a boat. You make a mental note of the location and feel something you have not felt in a long time. Hope. For 1 stamina, if in the space with the boat icon, resolve exploration card number 51. Nice. Alright, so let's keep this one on our tableau here. We now got a transponder, and let's find that boat icon. Where's that boat icon? I can't see one yet, but we'll have to find that one. Oh, and I also forgot that we also have a fish token here. Okay. Now perfect. Now we now have a ticket way out of here, a boat, and we just have to find that icon before we get killed by this island hunter and the whole island itself. So in order to craft this bow drill, we have to get 2 wood. So let's start with this one. So I'm gonna move 2 spaces. We have 3 stamina now, so -2. That's gonna be 1, 1, 2, and now that's a move and gather. So we get to open this one. Oh wow, perfect. 2 wood right out of that feature token. Okay, so we have a lot of resources now. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to discard this one when I created the bedroll. Okay, so we are still within our limits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 with this item, and I don't think this counts as an against our limit, but let's consider it as that. I just checked the rulebook, and this doesn't count against our carrying limit because this is supposed to be placed next to the map. But since we are playing solo, I'm just going to place it over here. Okay. Perfect. Let's continue with our turn. We have 1 stamina left. I'm going to use that 1 stamina to craft this bow drill. I'm going to discard 2 of my wood and craft that bow drill. And this is our bow drill. For 1 stamina, we can discard this card and place a fire token in our space. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. That ends our day phase, and we go to the night phase. First in our night phase is hunger. Each survivor spends 1 food. We don't have food. We only have meat. So that means we suffer 1 hunger damage. Oh no, this is looking pretty bad. We are now down to 2 health. Next is sleep. Each survivor gains 8 stamina plus 2 because we have the bedroll. So we gain 10. Windstorm. Place a wood feature token from the supply on each space with the wood icon and no feature tokens. So this replenishes our map with wood tokens. So far we have only 2, 1, and 2. Lastly, peril. If not at a fire, the tribe leader draws one threat card. We are not at a fire, so we draw one threat card, and it's unbridled aggression. And this is an ongoing effect. Your muscles ache as you are overcome by an insatiable desire to fight and hunt. Tribal. Rejoice if you're the only survivor. Yes. Next is leadership shakeup. Arguments over who should be leader last. Wait. If you're the tribe leader, spawn one. Well, I don't think this applies, but yeah, let's just play with it. It doesn't say tribal, so leadership shakeup. Arguments over who should be the leader last deep into the night, and the shouting has attracted undue attention. If you're the tribe leader, spawn one monster token in your space. Otherwise, you become the tribe leader and must remain tribe leader until the next night. So, a monster token, it turns out I'm having argument with myself, and a monster heard us and starts a fight. And it's number 18, and I think that's a python. Oh wait, 81. I think that's a fight. It's a giant python. 8 to hit, 6 to defend. We get two meat for this. We have no other choice but to battle. Let's go. 5, it doesn't hit us, and 11. So that's 1 damage to the giant python. 1 damage, and it runs towards southeast. So just goes right here. And that is all of our night phase. We are not looking good. We are wounded. Going into the day 4. So let's go ahead and start day 4. Day 4 of our stay, and we are now in stage 2 of our scenario. We are badly wounded, but we have 10 stamina, and we have a bow drill to make fire with a bedroll and some resources here, water and meat. So I think we're still good, but we are just surrounded with monsters, and I haven't even used my special ability yet. So let's start our turn. Now I'm gonna move 1 space here, and now we are going to make our fire. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to discard this bow drill and place a fire token in our space. Let's start some fire. Alright, we have fire here, and we are surrounded by resources, so this is a good place. Though we have a monster lurking around nearby, but that's okay. I guess we can handle that. That's already damaged by 1. Next up, I'm going to move towards the ocean. 2 stamina to go there. Move and gather, and I hope this is food. Yes, it is food. Now, what's good with cooking meat is that you can cook it all in 1 action. So I got that meat so that when I cook all of my meat, we can maximize that 1 action stamina. Right, so we can go back now. Another 1 stamina to go back there. We are now down to 5. Then, I'm going to spend 1 more stamina to cook our 3 meat. So this is our 3 meat. Let's start cooking it. And there we go. Now we have 3 food, 2 water, and 1 poison. What do we do next? Okay, I remember we have a hunger damage. So I'm going to spend 1 action to heal our hunger by eating 1 food. Back to green heart. We have 3 stamina left, and I have a plan. So I'm gonna spend 1 stamina to move and gather here. 1. And what is this? 2 stones. Wow, that tile is full of precious materials. Okay, 2 stamina left. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to open this tile. Would you look at that? We have the boat icon nearby. Okay, let's populate the map with some feature token. Fish token here and stone tokens here. We still have 1 stamina left, and we are going back to camp. 1 stamina left. We're down to 0, and we are at the safety of the fire. That was a good turn. Now, off to the night phase. Each survivor either spends 1 water or suffer 1 damage. 1 water discarded. Then we get a nice sleep. 8 stamina plus 2 more because of the bedroll. 10 stamina. Rock slide. Place a stone token feature on the map. So we are going to replenish stone features on the map. And it appears we only have 1 next to us. That's the one we recently gathered. Lastly, animals or monsters are on patrol. Move each monster 2 spaces toward the nearest survivor. Let's do that now. This is... Oh, the python retaliates and attacks. This one moves 2 spaces towards us. And we are now going to combat this python. Now this is Phyton versus Amit, round 2. Let's see who wins. The Phyton definitely hits us, while we miserably failed that roll. We cannot even use our special ability. Our special ability states only if our roll is 1 to 3, and we always roll number 4. That's pretty bad. Well, it says here that if I use 1 stone, I can reroll the red die. So I'm going to do that because I don't want to be damaged. Now, so you spend 1 stone and get this back in return. Let's reroll this die. Let's hope we don't get hit. God damn it! Ano ba yun? So that's another 12 roll for the Phyton. That's ridiculous. We get physical damage. And it retreats to this stone feature token. Okay, that's it. That's our turn. Let's go to day 5.